Okay, so everybody knows how rare it is for me to write scripts. So here it is. I wanted to start off this by saying I don't like controversy. I really do try to avoid it, but this time I feel like it can't be helped. I stopped checking his YouTube channel, so if he made a video on this, to be honest, I've just had enough of this BS. So let me start off with this. I know in the gameplay he's sitting on a throne surrounded by fire and lava. You think, so you're making him look like a villain? Good job on not starting controversy, but that's not what I'm going for, to be honest. Second page, but I'm literally reading it off. Proof that I am actually scripting. Holy crap. Anyways. What I'm actually doing is showing his ego. I'm just gonna say it. He gives me the vibe of, I'm so great and awesome, I can't do anything wrong. But all of that is false. It's a false statement. Because he can make mistakes. We all can. We're human. That's why the throne is how it is. It's because he's living on lies. His ego. Before we go on to what I need to probably address, some other designs / elements of the background. I really do need to address this stuff. Sorry. Getting mixed up with my own script, jeez. Anyways. As I define my soul trait, from Undertale at least, it just how I define my own self. 50% kindness, 50% determination. But as you can see, 3 of the moves, which I probably misspelled, what it's actually supposed to say, are named cruelty in the name. But quick explanation why. I've been pushed so far that my kindness has ran out. RedcorpGames is just pushed me past my kindness. It's now the opposite. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's start, shall we? So if you're not aware of me and him on how we met, sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up. We met through one of my Fortnite streams when Counter was playing, and that was it was a fun stream. But things started to happen, and just gonna say it. He's literally pinned the blame of multiple problems on me. And here's the thing. Sure, sometimes I am a factor, but I am not the sole cause. He refuses to take some responsibility for the whole thing. It's like probably 95 to 99% of the time, I can only recall one time where he took responsibility. I'm also going to bring up he's a liar. Most of the time, I just let things go and quote unquote believe the things that he has said. Let's see. Oh, like him owning Sonic.exe, but if you do some research, you will find that the ownership belongs to Mechion. If I pronounced that name wrong, I am so sorry. And Joe Doughboy, not Red Corpse. From now on, I'll be shortening RedcorpGames to Red Corpse. Just wanted to clear that up. Anyways, not to mention, he once said he was gonna end his life. I take it seriously. I don't take suicide lightly because I've been through the thoughts. I don't want anyone to suffer suicide. The fate of that. It's a solution for a short-term problem. And I shit you not, he quote-unquote shot himself, and his ghost left a message, quote-unquote, and then, but then, quote-unquote, came back to life because he's a quote-unquote EXE. You can't pull that shit. You literally cannot pull that shit. And there's been multiple times where he quote-unquote saved kid's life from being hit by a car, but he breaks his legs in the process. And it's just one of those lies. At the time I knew. I very well knew. But from what I saw, from where I was seeing at the time, I thought he was suffering mentally. So I tried to support him. What an idiot I was, honestly. I'm starting to think he lied about the killer manipulating him to basically screwing up one of my streams, and then he just got one of his friends to basically fake it. But that's just fake, well, Killer being manipulating. Killer is a manipulator, don't get me wrong, but he just wanted an alibi. But that's for a different day. Now let's finally move on to the FNaF shit and what broke me for good this time. So during one of the streams, Red Corpse joined the VC that me and Dusk were in and said he wanted our help with the mod that he was working on. I mean, I was worried that is an understatement though. When I agreed, it was because I thought maybe I could help, and plus the idea of he could actually help us with my mod, and at the time he made it sound like anything was possible. But 10 to 20 minutes later, I realized my work might be pointless. Soon after, I realized it was. That's why I stopped working, but then finally I got some motivation back then, but my aunt came over at goddamn 2 a.m. in the morning to my house, and my damn monitor, my English, my damn motivation it just disappeared. So a few weeks passed. I did post the work on the done title screen, but then Red Corpse had, yeah, too much, buddy. You gotta start off with the demo. I got a bit mad, but kept it in. But again, this was the final version. Like, the weeks were just the whole thing. Like, what's gonna be all there. But these were not the final versions. They were concepts, not official. But I responded with, hey, I'm working on things. Truth be told, I was working on getting my motivation back. He says, these things, sorry, script is being difficult with me. Wait, I think I have it. Working with updates is much better. And it's more loved as well. Then Redcorp responded to my message and said, I know, but still. And then he went on to say this. I think you should maybe give me co-owner. Trust me, I can help. So I responded with, let me work on things. But then the prick responded with, what? Even more stuff that's really not necessary? No offense, but start small, play big. Excuse me, what? Start small, play big? When you first offered the FNaF, you went on about, how your mod is going to be huge. And where's the demo for your mod? Huh? Anyways, I said, Counter's Week is outdated. It's shit. I need to I just need to remake it. He responded with, my brain, not even more. So I said, not even more, really. I'm deleting the old version because it's shit. But the rest of what he said is kind of meaningless because really it's just stupid, dumb shit that he was just avoiding some topics, but whatever. But then I did summarize. I'm gonna summarize what I said a while after because I was thinking back to it and I was pissed. Okay, so I said, "Fuck you! You're not getting co-owner. You know nothing about the charter games, so you know nothing about what you're trying to do, what I'm trying to do with the plan." But I'm not gonna summarize with his responses. No. And here's his responses. Shut the fuck up. And think about who has a better mod at the moment. I don't need to know all the charter games first off. Second, I can get people to work. Third, I'm better at this than you because I have a whole lot of experience. I have a lot more experience than you. And shut the fuck up about killing your motivation because you're just lazy as fuck. And you know it. Now, I want to take a moment and just pick apart the quotes real quick, shall we? Shut the fuck up and think who has the better mod at the moment. Well, yes, technically it is Redcorp's, but we haven't even gotten past the rough draft phase, and he got past that, and they're coding with their team, which is falling apart. I'll come back to that one later. And then there's, I don't need to know all the charter games. To that, I say, okay, but if you had co-owner rank, per se, you would need to, because their personalities, counters kind but passion, separate counters timidness, MC's pride, all things I know. The next quote is, second off, I can get people to work. To that I say, really? Let's see. I saw that you got rid of 6 of your mod workers, and me, Dusk, and Martini quit. For me, we all know by now. For Dusk, they were just done. She made what she made there, it is hers. And we both agree we aren't his to use. Then Martini quit, and I am not shitting you. We were just talking a few minutes ago, so he actually gave me these reasons. He actually typed them out, which is really generous. Anyways, number 1, RedcorpGames expects me, which is referring to Martini there, to do 90% of the work. 2, I'm quitting because I am. Like, he's quitting because I'm quitting, because I have good reason to at this point. 3, the countless fucking arguments. 4, RedcorpGames is kinda ignorant. Now, I'm gonna be honest, we're just gonna skip the third one because this is a long ass script for me. I'm on page 11. And luckily there's only 11 pages. But if you know me, I don't script that often. So you know this is serious. But anyways, I got a bit tired, so here's the last major quote out of the way. And shut the fuck up about killing your motivation, because you're lazy as fuck and you know it. To that I say, excuse me, I'm lazy as fuck? I make jokes about me being lazy, but have you seen my channel? What tells you I'm lazy? Because if my motivation wasn't killed, maybe I would have worked on it more. But hey, who cares? What's done is done. I've had enough. So this is why I'm not friends with RedcorpGames anymore. Take care, everyone. Till next time. I hope you all sat through that and you understand my point of view. I shit you not, I was working on that script for probably like 2-3 hours because I was writing it all down. Anyways, I hope you all understand where I'm coming from, and I hope you all know I'm still gonna try to be myself. I'm still gonna be myself. I'm still gonna continue with everything I've done. But do not expect to see him ever again. For anybody that is friends with him and is watching my channel, I'm sorry, but this is the way things have to be. Because I've been pushed to the brink. Thank you for sitting through my video.